What's your name and how long have you been following Jesus for?
Hi, my name is Jasmine Das. I guess I've been following Jesus for when I was like 16, 17 years old.
How did you first have a relationship with Jesus?
I had my first relationship with Jesus when I was really alone, desperate, and I was almost depressed to the core where I cannot find any other source. And I was really like, I really prayed for it. And that's where I actually met God. I did not meet God through my parents or every day, every Sunday they took me to church. I did not meet God there, but I personally encountered God when I was really depressed and anxious and lonely.
You said you were like in a state of being depressed and anxious and lonely. How important has your faith in Jesus been through this depression and anxiousness and loneliness?
It's really tough and it's really hard to actually hold on to God, especially like when you are anxious or when you are really depressed. But I had this faith and I know that it was from God, and God was the only person holding on to me. And I wanted to hold on to God so bad. I was like Jacob, fighting with everything to hold on to him. And I was like, I am gonna hold on to God hereafter. Even though I was depressed, even though I was anxious, my only source was God, and I went back to him. Every time I fell into a sin, every time I came up, every time I pushed myself, I went back to God. I felt like even when I was really like depressed, my core foundation was built in faith.
And Jesus changed everything for you. Jesus made you stronger.
Yeah, he made me stronger every day.
How long you've been coming to this church now?
1.5 years, I guess, since coming to this place. I was praying for God to give me a good church, and then I was really like praying to God, and I was roaming around here. I couldn't find GCI. I was sitting on the park across and I saw the sign and I was like, maybe that's a church, and I just walked right into it.
What's your favorite thing about this church?
My favorite thing about this church is every time I come here, I know that God is here. His presence is here. I know that His people are here. I acknowledge everybody in this place because they are really encouraging us all the time, and they are really good, and praise God for the fellowship here.
If someone right now is currently on the fence about Jesus, what would you say to that person?
It's gonna be hard. I have friends who would be like, I don't feel God anymore. I don't feel Christ anymore. But it's not about that. It's about getting up and having this belief that God is there for you, and you should not depend on your feelings, but rather have faith.